Hey guys, I'm David, and this is the second mini lesson for your in-school teacher-led technology PD. This is the flip version. And this one is all about the technology integration matrix. Welcome to the matrix. Now, the first question to ask is, what is it? Well, the technology integration matrix is a tool that illustrates how teachers use technology to enhance learning. The TIM takes 5 characteristics of a learning environment and combines them with 5 levels of technology integration to create what amounts to a technology integration rubric. And why is this important to Fulton? Fulton uses this system for technology integration data. And this is how teachers this is how Fulton sees how teachers are using technology. Now, if you don't know what the highest level is, how can you get there? And so that's why this is an important mini lesson to have. So what are the 5 classroom characteristics? First off, are students active? Are students actively engaged in learning? Second, are they collaborative? Are students allowed to collaborate? Third, is it constructive? Do students use tools to connect to prior knowledge? Fourth, is it authentic? Do students connect to things outside the learning environment? Do they get to have that classroom without walls? And last, is it goal directed? Do students follow a process in their assignments? So what are the levels of technology use? The first is entry level, and this is where tech is used to deliver content. Second is adoption. The teacher directs students in kind of the conventional use and procedural use. Think things like researching. Third is adaption, and this is where the teacher facilitates students exploring tech tools. Fourth is infusion. The teacher provides the context and students choose the outcome. And last is transformative, and the teacher facilitates the use of higher level technology tools. So the question becomes, how do I move up the TIM? How do I improve my instruction to move up the technology integration matrix? The first thing is you give students choice. And this is a major principle of personalized learning, letting students choose. And it lets them play to their interests and strengths. It does not have to mean, though, that you let them just lose. It's okay to have guidelines and limit choices to things that are actually achievable in the time frame that you want. And if you want to go beyond that, have them clear whatever choice they make with you. So for instance, if you have a project and you give them the option to do something kind of on their own, let them clear that with you first. The next thing is let them collaborate. We all know group assignments are an art. The way you pair them, the assignment, what you have them do. But group assignments and collaboration are a big part of the TIMs. And really, it allows students to get different perspectives, and it's more engaging. Students typically are more engaged when they're allowed to collaborate. It's okay to have guidelines and planning that dictate that work, though. The next thing is let them create. And this is a major component of the TIM and personalized learning. Let them create digitally, things like video, websites, audio, animation, games, and more. And the iPad, the reason that schools are adapting technology and are adding technology is that it lets you do that. Also, think of all the different ways you can create with one of those tools. You can create all different kinds of movies, things like commercials, broadcast, PSAs. They can all be options in what you do. The next thing is connected to the outside world. We are truly in the age of classroom without walls. Anything to connect it to the outside world moves what you're doing up the technology integration matrix. So think of things like projects that allow students to interview experts. That would be connecting it to the outside world. And the last thing is to move up is make them plan. Their learning comes in the planning process. A typical process to follow would be to have them goal set, plan, monitor progress, and then a reflection. And oftentimes, reflection is where the learning occurs. Now, do you have to be transformative every day? The answer to that is no. It's virtually impossible to do that. Use the TIM as the measuring stick to where you need to go. Direct instruction is still okay, but we must make it engaging.